it's me, Renee. I'm back. Sorry. Originally, I planned to do a video early this week. Well, before today, and then life happened. I do know that I have 2 videos up this week. I had one on Monday and one on Tuesday. I wanted to do one on Wednesday, kind of update on nonfiction. November. That, as you can see, hasn't happened. Yeah, life happened. So 2 weeks now I haven't done an update. But I actually plan to do a update / wrap up next week. So yeah, there's that. But I'm gonna be a bit busy today, so I can't really film anything long, and I can't really film what I plan to film today because I plan to film something different than this today. Like I wanted to do something. I know I shouldn't feel obligated, and I don't feel obligated, but I want to film something. So yeah, I'm not American. I was about to say I never lived in America. That's not true. I lived in the United States when I was 2 months for 1 year. So technically, I've lived there. No memories, but I have lived there. But after I haven't traveled to it, I have some friends from the States. But yeah, I don't really have a huge States connection. But I kind of wanted to want to kind of use your holiday Thanksgiving as a excuse for this video. So this is things I'm thankful for. And also that's why I have a heart there and a heart there. That one's a bit nicer, I would say. That's, yeah, half-assed, but yeah. And yeah, I decided to do my makeup on my mouth. And yeah, let's get to it. Also, first I was just kind of writing down things I'm thankful for, and then after a while I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I got 21 things, because 2021, and suddenly I had 21 things. So yeah, let's get to it. Some of them I would have like things to show, but other of them is kind of just talky things. Talky, but yeah. And then sorry. And then blah, blah, blah. As normal with my videos with lists, there's not really, it's a random order. It's not really the best to worst or worst to best. It's just I love all this more or less equally, which I suppose might seem a bit weird. I mean, maybe I should start kind of with family and friends because I have that at the same list as the other things, but I care about stuff. So yeah, let's start for real. So first, something that I started with this year, I say this week, not this week, this year, because of Nathaniel from Council of Geeks. They recommended Squirrel Girl, and they have talked about that comic now and then. And I thought, you know what? I'm kind of curious about that one. And then I saw it on sale, and I thought, I'm gonna buy it. And then yeah, I've since started read lots of Squirrel Girls. So yeah, a Squirrel Girl comic. It's just as Nathaniel says. It's very wholesome. It's a very fun and joy-filled comic. I mean, you have villains. Of course, you couldn't really. Well, I suppose you can have comic without villains, but you can't really have a good story without villains, and you can't really have a good superhero story without some villains. You have villains here, but in this one, the protagonist, Squirrel Girl, she talks to people. She's diplomatic, so instead of always hitting them, she often like kind of comes to a way for them to coexist without like she talks them into being good guys. So I suppose in a way, kind of like T'Challa does in the What If. So I suppose similar in that way. But yeah, it's just a great comic. And yeah, I recommend it. If you have read comics or if you haven't, check it out. It's enjoyable, so enjoyable. And then up next, we just have in general Gail Carriger, the author. She's written so many books, and I love most of them. Some of them I enjoy, didn't love, but I suppose after an author writes X amount of books, it's kind of unlikely you'll enjoy all of them equally. But also, I love how she's also so active on social media. She does every month. She does a live that goes live on Facebook and YouTube, and then after it's kind of up on YouTube, like forever. So she talks about. She gets questions from readers. She talks about a topic every time. She has anecdotes from life as an author, and yeah, she's just so wholesome and nice, and I just love her as a person as well as as well as an author, amazing author. And then, uh, you know what? I'm gonna get oh, it's early in the morning. Haven't talked that much before today, so kind of my throat, like because I just woke up, so I got a I got a throat candy thingy. It's not candy. Oh, yeah, whatever. So yeah, so this one next, it's I suppose more like a more standard-ish or less. It's I'm just gonna talk about it. I mean, I suppose I can't babble too much about each thing because a lot of things, and I can't talk for ages. But yeah, next one is the Jennifer E. Smith issue. Not the issue. It sounds weird. Adaptions. So for a long time, she's written lots of, well, she writes mostly. No, she writes just YA romances for more than 10 years now, and some of her books have been long rumored to be made to movies, and then now we actually have casting, and there's at least one that's already filmed and finished. I'm thinking it's going to Netflix. I might be wrong, but yeah, the more I'm thinking about is that's the statistical probability of love at first sight. The two main characters are played by some new up and comers, but like the cast around is like casted by really great actors from both sides of the pond, and yeah, excited to see that one. And then there's also Windfall that came out 2 or 3 years ago. I actually haven't read that one. Or is that because the same year two books of the same idea came out? I read one of them. I didn't read the other one. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so Windfall's also becoming a movie, as well as From Here to There, the one that went a road trip across the United States. I'm blanking. But yeah, anyway, lots of Jennifer E. Smith's books are being adapted. Some have filmed, some have been casted, some are. I think there's like 2 or 3 that are casted, and yeah, at least once that's finished filming. And yeah, excited because her stories are just so lovely and wonderful and cute, but also have a great message. I mean, you can't really have a great story without a great message. If it's just fluff and love and roses and butterflies, it's not that interesting. You need some conflict, and yeah, she just writes amazing stories all in all. So yeah, can't wait to see those and hear more about them. And then up next we have what happened there. So Alyssa Cole here represented by I hope sorry, I was about to say I hope divided. That's the wrong book. By An Extraordinary Union. So this is the first book in her Civil War spy series. I love that series. Her contemporary romance I enjoy, but I love this one. But I enjoy all her books. Well, all the ones I read, though I read a lot of them now. And yeah, each time I see her in an interview, she gives such a great, nice, comfortable, charming vibe, and I really like her vibe, and I love her stories. And yeah, Alyssa Cole. Though at this point in time, I think a lot of people already know about her. But like, if you don't know about her, Alyssa Cole, check her out. One of her books will be right just for you, or just for you. Sorry, will be perfect for you. That's a guarantee. Then we have BookTube or YouTube. So that seems a bit, I suppose, a bit weird, but like, yeah, I'm very thankful for BookTube. I've been on BookTube now for 2 years. Next year will be 3 years. And yeah, I've had ups and downs. Sometimes I've, like last year, I was kind of a bit more focused or a bit more bothered by the fact that I don't really get that many views, and I don't really get that many comments often. Like I might like post 3 videos a week and get 1 comment or no views or something like that. And yeah, it bothered me before, but I mean, in the end, this is a hobby for me. I do it because I enjoy it. I mean, why else would you do a hobby? But yeah, I do it because I enjoy it. The fact that you can get views and comments, it's kind of a thing that happens with, I suppose it's kind of point, or it's like one of the issues, the aspects with this hobby. But the fact that you can get, I mean, I still get lots of enjoyment from doing a video, even though it doesn't really get that many views. And also, I always have that idea in my back head that, okay, so maybe this video will not get many views today, but maybe I get lots of views in 1 week, in 1 year. And I also have that cliche idea that as long as it meets that one person that needed that video that day, well, then that's great. And also sometimes that one person is just me, like kind of I needed to say that thing to someone. Because yeah, as I said earlier, I have people in my life I can talk books with, but don't really have that many I can talk to them lately, like I had them more before. And I just kind of love how on BookTube you make a video and you can just stop, you talk, you can kind of monologue, you don't really have to stop to talk to hear the other person's view. Sounds mean. But like, yeah, you can have like a long thought that you can formulate and then put it all out there instead of saying one line, another person saying one line. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes dialogue communication can be tricky and issue, and yeah, but like when you're monologuing, it's easier. You can just talk and say what you're thinking and what your ideas is, and yeah. And yeah, so BookTube, I really enjoy different aspects of BookTube, and yeah, I know I haven't really been that much of a commenter or maybe that much of a viewer lately this last year, but also like I feel in a way sometimes I'm a bit weird because it seems like a lot of people on BookTube when they're not making videos and not reading, they're like watching all the BookTube channels or all the YouTube channels. Kind of weird. I still watch lots of TV, and I watch lots of TV like every week. If I don't watch TV, I might watch a movie. I might go for a walk. So I don't know. I was about to say I don't have time for watching all the channels. It's not that. I mean, it's more like I suppose I just don't prioritize it. And yeah. And also, there's so many good channels and so many good videos now on BookTube that it would kind of be impossible to watch them all the day it came out, at least in my head. So yeah, I watch them when I watch them, and that's the reality, really. But yeah, also I said BookTube/YouTube. I also generally watch lots of FilmTube. I watch Screen Junkies or Fandom Entertainment. They have videos Mondays and Wednesdays, and sometimes more, where they talk about movie news, TV news, mostly those two things, but sometimes also like they talk about general celebrity news that's in the Hollywood area or film, TV related area. And I started lately. I started watching The Big Thing with Christian Harloff. I really enjoy his thoughts on movies and stuff like that. So yeah, I watch those kinds of videos. But other than that, it's like some people they watch like YouTube, they watch BookTube, and then lots of other YouTube areas. I mostly really watch FilmTube and YouTube. Well, I watch interviews here and there, but yeah, I don't really watch that many different parts of YouTube really. That's what I watch really. And yeah, let's move on. Here's a long list. And yeah, this one is kind of interesting, at least interesting. Okay, so I suppose you can probably know, maybe this is your first video of me. If it's not, then you know this. I'm a positive, optimistic person. But yeah, a lot of people, they kind of think, oh, I have such a huge unread pile of books. I get anxiety. I can't have so many unread books. They get anxious and scared and uncomfortable because they have so many unread books. Honestly, for me, sometimes I feel like, oh my god, I shouldn't buy my books. I have so many books already. But most of the time, I kind of watch my unread books pile, and I think I really like it because look at that pile. I think I have so much joy in my future. Kind of, it's just such a yeah, it's such a manifestation of joy because yes, it's unread books, so a lot of them might be books that I don't end up liking, or maybe I end up DNFing them. But a lot of them probably will be good books, I'm thinking, because a lot of them are books in series or books by authors I enjoy. So a lot of them I think I'm pretty sure I will enjoy. So yeah, I just kind of enjoy looking at and like thinking, I have so much joy in my future. It's just, yeah, I really like looking forward to the books I have. And also sometimes like it hasn't happened in a while, but like sometimes I like very, very like I don't really want to watch TV. I don't want to watch the movies. Just want to read. And then it's really cool to like have many books because then I can just stay inside. Maybe it's raining outside or something, and I can just stay inside, eat the food, and then read lots of books. I don't really have to think about, oh, but I don't have anything to read because I have lots of options. Options. Lots of options. So yeah, moving on. Mm, then this one is a bit more specific. Some of these things are specifics around Spider-Man No Way Home coming out in December. Very much anticipating that one. Looks so cool and full of action and all the characters, and yeah, can't wait. Then this one, probably not that surprising, Gilmore Girls, but also Gilmore Guys. The Gilmore Girls movie, I was gonna say movie, well, kind of is TV series. Probably a lot of people have heard about it. Lorelai and Rory Gilmore live in Stars Hollow. Rory goes to Chilton in the beginning, and then yeah, it's about her life, about Lorelai's life, and Stars Hollow, the wee town, and yeah, it's such a lovely show. And at least last few 2 3 years, I've been actually rewatching it every fall. So I start rewatching it in September, and then yeah, watch how many episodes I kind of feel like that week, and then I'm usually finished by like January or something, and like yeah, kind of it's a just nice thing to do, but also like Norway, the fall, it's dark, cold, kind of gets a bit. So it's very nice to have something cheerful to do, and Gilmore Girls is definitely cheerful. And also Gilmore Guys, which is I was going to say not the, but it's one Gilmore Girls podcast. I found it actually 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago. And yeah, so now I can have this thing where every time I rewatch Gilmore Girls, I also listen to a Gilmore Guys podcast because they do a podcast for every episode. They also do some interviews, but yeah. And sometimes I even just put on a Gilmore Guys podcast episodes because kind of if I just need cheering up, but I just kind of put them on without having watched the movie, the TV series, because I just kind of I know them by heart now, and I've already seen so much Gilmore Girls that I kind of know it somehow by heart. So I can just put on a Gilmore Guys episode, and yeah, recommend that so much. I've done Gilmore Girls readathon twice at least. I have a Gilmore Gilmore Guys podcast, Gilmore Guys book tag. So yeah, I mean a lot of these things I have book tags for, and that kind of shows how much I enjoy those things because book tags are stuff that I enjoy, make a lot of, yes, but I make a lot of book tags but stuff that I enjoy a lot. So yeah, kind of a way of honoring things. And then a bit more standard but family. And I was kind of thinking last night I'm thinking like, okay, what am I thankful for? And then I kind of put all this other stuff before family. But yeah, as I said, it's not like a ranking list. They're all more or less the same. And yeah, I probably should have family at the top, but like it's not ranked. And yeah, and I kind of also thought of this because next March I'm getting a new niece or nephew, because my sister doesn't want to know the sex of the baby. But yeah, it's kind of fun to be an aunt again. And at this right now, I have 4 nieces and nephews. So one of my sisters, she has twins at the moment. She's the one that's pregnant again. And then the other 2 have 1 each. Yeah, and they were all born in the same year. So it's quite fun, really. And I can get to be cool out. And yeah, they really like me. Like they're yelling like, auntie, auntie, auntie. And yeah, I love it. And then friends. Um, this New Year's, because of okay, so I used to do a thing every New Year's where we had like a board game night with friends. We had food, we had board games, we played many hours, and we just talked. And it was just very fun, lovely. Of course, we couldn't do that last year because of Rona, but this year it's being done again because vaccines. Smart people to vaccine. People, be smart to vaccine. So yeah, I'm doing that again, and I can't wait. I haven't seen these people for more or less 2 years now, so it's gonna be very nice. And then tea. I very much enjoy tea. Love tea so much. I'm thinking my favorite is probably peppermint tea. Peppermint tea is so lovely. We actually have we actually grow peppermint by my cabin. So we have it from scratch. We sometimes go out, pick the peppermint leaves, and then put them in a tea, in the water, and it's just tastes so good. So it's so relaxing for the soul and for the mind, and yeah, I love that tea. But also, yeah, tea more or less in general, I very much love. And yeah, actually for me, I don't really use like milk or something in my tea. Often I just have it without anything. Sometimes I have brown sugar in my tea or honey, but that's more or less it. So now you know. And then the Killers. So yeah, I haven't listened to all of their songs, but like especially their early songs, their first and second CD, the one with Spaceman and When You Were Young, and then the other one. That's the other one. I sound like such a big fan of saying the other one, but yeah, the Killers have a great pile of song record. Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, and then not directly linked, but they're both musical linked. And next one is Disney songs. I love Disney songs. I think at least, yeah. And there's actually some movies where I think the movies are but the songs are amazing. Like for example, Hercules, the movie is the songs are amazing. You can listen to them all day, all day. And yeah, and then there's lots of movies where both the plot and the songs are amazing equally. And yeah, I love Disney songs so much. So yeah, this one next is I was kind of thinking like, okay, what next? What next? So it seems a bit random, but not all. I suppose not all people do enjoy this, but I'm thankful for cake. I love cake, so whenever someone has a birthday, I usually take like 3 pieces of each cake because I can't limit myself. I mean, I need all the cake, all the cake. So yeah, and the next is coupling. Amazing, amazing TV series. I love TV, and a lot of TV series I would say is my favorite, but this is my all-time favorite series. So good. It's so much of a favorite of mine that this is actually second DVD DVD DVDs I have of it. So this is it says complete series. It's not because it says series 1, 2, and 3, and it actually has 4 seasons. But the thing is, this one is special edition with interviews and stuff. So yeah, I had to buy it. And yeah, it's just an amazing series. Fun fact, it's one of the early TV series by Stephen Moffat. So if you like Doctor Who, if you like Sherlock, you want to check out this one. It's, yeah, very, very funny. And yeah, so rewatchable. I also have a coupling. Then we have The Road to El Dorado. This I have both in Blu-ray and also on DVD. And yeah, I haven't opened the Blu-ray yet, but yeah. This actually just came out on Blu-ray last year, 2 years ago, very recently. I kind of had a hope that maybe if a lot of people buy it, they'll kind of put it again on the big screen, or maybe it's like have a new, what's the word again? Like revival, like big, not revival, resurgence. Like, I mean, Road to El Dorado. I would say it's kind of a cult favorite. I mean, it's DreamWorks. It's before Shrek. A lot of people, when they think DreamWorks, they think Shrek. They think Toy Story's not DreamWorks. Yeah, they think Shrek automatically. But this, it's, at least in my head, much better than Shrek. Shrek is good. This is amazing. Amazing. But yeah, you have like memes of Road to El Dorado now and then, and you have people talk about live action movies and stuff. But you have people talk about sometimes now and then have like, oh, that movie? Oh no, it's, or like saying, like, oh yeah, that Disney movie. It's DreamWorks. But yeah, honestly, I have always been kind of been on that like bandwagon. I kind of want a sequel, or if not a sequel, then maybe a spin-off. But yeah, but also just having this movie as it is also just an amazing gift to humanity. At least without exaggerating way too much, just a little bit. And yeah. Up next we have comfy clothes. So this one, I got it 2-3 years ago from a cool bookstore fan store thingy. It says I am Groot, and then you see a picture of Groot. And I really like Groot. But honestly, I think Groot is cool enough. But I was kind of thinking like I kind of wanted some fandom thing, and I bought it. But I think that's mainly why I used it so much. It's so comfortable on my body. It's so comfortable. And yeah, just in general, I love comfortable clothes. But yeah, I won't wear a t-shirt that's very comfortable with like picture of something I hate, like Brazil. Sorry. Well, not Brazil. Brazilian language. That's nice. Or for example, sports. I won't do that. But like, if there's anything I remotely enjoy, I'd love most similar t-shirts like this one. But I have other t-shirts I also enjoy to like relax in, and yeah. And blah blah blah. And then Ryan Reynolds. So he's just so lovely in interviews. I love his work. I've been loving him ever since Two Guys, a Girl and a Pizza Place. That's what it was originally known. His sitcom that he did back in the 90s. It's just a great sitcom. It went on, it was, what's more again? It went on reruns a lot of time in my days when I was younger. And I enjoyed it so much. Haven't watched it in a while. I haven't really seen people sell it on DVD. And I don't really know where you can see it online, so that's annoying. And people don't really talk about it, so yeah, people should definitely watch Two Guys, a Girl and Pizza Place if you have a copy of it. Check it out. Very very funny. And yeah, now we're almost at the end. But yeah, also I very much enjoy quizzes, and in that kind of same way, quiz programs. So I really enjoy Pointless, the BBC show. I enjoy Alle mot alle, a Norwegian quiz, where like they have lots of fun different questions and teams of 2, and all the teams have to play to all different teams, and it's a very fun thing. And like every Easter in Norway, it's very known. It's very known. It's very usual to do lots of quizzes. We have lots of quizzes on the radio, on TV, everywhere. And yeah, I just love quizzes. I think maybe I have I have 6 quiz books. Yeah, 6 quiz books myself. And I've been actually starting to go into a pub quiz every 2 weeks with a friend. So yeah, that's very much enjoyable, and yeah, love that. And then last, not least, definitely not least, audiobooks. I love audiobooks. I especially think, and yeah, if at least to me, if a book is kind of but the narrative is amazing, I'll still the enjoyment will come to a whole different level. And I was about to say some names of narrators I enjoy, but of course they're kind of stuck in my head. I can comment them later on with the names, because at the moment I'm kind of thinking. I know them. You know what? I'm just gonna quickly just check them out here. So I can just check them out quickly. Give me a little moment. So we have. Give me a moment. I'll just search up the book. Moment. So Karen Chilton, she does audiobooks for Alyssa Cole, and I love her reading voice. And then you also have the one that does there's a lot of audiobooks called Moira Quirk. Moira Quirk has a lot of has just a great voice. And also Saskia. I'm just gonna check. Give me a little moment. Then we go there, and then we just check out. Blah 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 blah. Saskia Mahler-Welland. So she and Maya Quirk did together of Fire and Stars, and I love both their voices. So yeah, at least those two are just amazing audiobook narrators, and yeah, and that's things that I'm very much thankful for. You're probably saying you're thankful for me having weird makeup skills, not so good, better. But yeah, if you want to say something you're thankful for, you can do that. And I hope you'll have a good weekend, and I hope you had a good week. And I'll talk to you next week. And also, yeah, I know I've talked about some videos that I talked about doing and I haven't done them yet. I'm definitely gonna film also videos soon. I'm gonna film that I should have filmed earlier. So yeah, see you soon.